Hey everyone, it's me, Mystic Gem. The guy who voices Emerald Power, Knuckles. Well, it's Big Vector. I used to voice Big. I don't know. Vector. I voiced my OCs as well, Mystic, and of course my MLP OC, Artemis Comet. So, you guys have been wondering why I'm making this video, that you see in the title below. Well, I'm basically here to tell you guys a story, just a story about, everything. Because I think it's best if you guys hear it from me, everything that's happening, like how I became a Sonic tuber, everything, how I still am doing it, and why I'm still doing it, stuff like that and such. So, before I get started with the story, I will not be mentioning anyone's name of the sorts. I will not be causing any drama by saying any of this. I'm just saying it metaphorically, not in a way that's trying to cause drama. I'm just saying what happened, And I hope you guys, hear me out with this whole story, because it's my whole story, the Sonic tubing and stuff, Probably YouTube as a YouTuber as a whole, because, yeah. So, let's jump back to around late 2018 ish, like wait a little bit before I became a Sonic tuber previously. I didn't know what to do. I was in school at the time. I was 16 years old, and I didn't know what to do with my life at the time. I wanted to become an animator, but things didn't come out like as you can see today. I'm still a Sonic tuber, but yeah, at the time I was thinking about what to do with my life, and I liked Sonic at the time. I still do like Sonic. I'm still a huge fan of it as a series and everything. I think it's pretty easy to say that I am a huge fan of Sonic and Archie itself, not Penders, because fuck Penders. But yeah. Anyways, moving on. Alright, so I didn't know what to do. I was in a class, a art class at the time. I was looking around school, looking for what I can do as me, something I can do that's fun, So I looked around on YouTube during that time, seeing what people were doing, and I came across a certain video, I came across a video that was, made by Speedy Blue at the time, It was, I don't remember the title, because it's been a long time, but I watched the video, and I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. Like, look at what they're doing. He's doing that. He's being a character, and I thought that was fascinating. And I looked around to see who else was doing it, and I found out that I found this other channel named Shadow the Hedgehog, Jules, and I fell in love with what they were doing. I kind of wanted to do it myself, and I didn't know what to do at the time, so it came by, and it went weeks I was thinking, and it just hit me February 1st. I was going to become Knuckles. But it took me a while to think about what voice I was going to use at the time, so my voice wasn't defined back then, because you can see my first video back then, my Knuckles voice was not defined as it is now, it's not like, hey, it's not like this now, like, where it's like, yeah. So, I went back, you know, did what I do best, you know, being a Sonic tuber and such, and I decided, yeah, I would become Knuckles, and yeah, I started my YouTube channel, and I started off as Knuckles Reacts. Funny enough, that was my channel back then. My name channel back then, before anything else. So I started off making videos, making content, and I noticed I was gaining views, and I was like, wow, that's so fascinating. And then the best part about it was when I reached 10 subs. That was really great for me at the time. You know, I thought it was growing, you know, at the time. I thought it was you know, but you know, that's not really that special today, you know. Like back then, yeah, it was for me as a Sonic tuber. And moving on through that, I started doing more content, growing as a Sonic tuber, and you know, doing what I do best. And I eventually met a certain Silver VA. I became friends with. You know, I'm not friends with him now because, you know, certain stuff, but I'll elaborate that later on in the video. But I won't mention his name. As, you know, respectfully for the video. But we became good friends, you know, at the time. We became very good friends with everything, and we started collabing. We started doing a lot of new, different things, you know, as, you know, we became kind of like a two-man group at the time, you know. And then more stuff happened, and I regrew, and we gained this guy named, I'm not gonna name him, but it's certain Sonic VA, I became friends with. I also don't have, we're not friends now. I start also because of certain reasons, but it's not as bad as the Silver VA, trust me. But I started growing more, and I started gaining new friends, like J-Lo, for example. Yeah, he's one of my friends I still have today. You know, I'm name dropping him because, you know, he's still a really good friend to me. You know, as of everything. Not, you know, but moving on through that, I met other people, new peeps. I met a lot of peeps that started to join the group, and we were so tight, and then 2020 hit, and then that was a huge hit right there. A lot of people slowly disappeared. Some VAs slowly disappeared. I didn't know why the circumstances was with that. And it's just gotten to a point where it's just me, Sonic VA, Silver VA, and J-Lo at the time. And you know, we started making content, you know, more and more, and then we met new other peeps. We met, I would say, a certain Korean VA at the time. She was Korean at the time. Yeah, she eventually became Rouge a little bit after that, but yeah, we met her, and you know, we're all good friends. We're making good content still. You know, things were getting tough. You know, a little bit tough, but we kept trying to stay strong, and then more drama kept hitting, but we kept, you know, kept going, and then drama got to a point where people started, you know, arguing, and then let's just say people started to leave. I won't name who people were, but they were certain friends I used to have. They were very good friends of mine that I used to have, and they left because of certain circumstances, and we all broke apart. Except me, me and the Silver VA, and I almost mentioned his name. I almost mentioned Silver VA name. Sorry, I didn't mention that. Never mind what I said. Silver VA, Sonic VA, J-Lo, and that was it. really. And then the Sonic VA vanished after a while after that, and then we you know, yeah. And yeah, I forgot to mention back before, the whole drama thing. It's a certain guy came along, ruined everything for us. He kept attacking us, and that's why people keep leaving. I forgot to mention that. But yeah. But moving on from that. So we're in the middle of 2020 at the time, and we were all in a group chat. I don't want to mention that name, group chat, because a lot of stuff happened in that. And let's just say a lot of people left. More people left than last time. This just was a whole thing going on. Not to mention there was another thing going on at the time, but I don't want to elaborate because that's not really my situation, but I had to do something. If you guys really know what it was, it was involved in a certain Shadow VA, not our Shadow VA, but someone else in like Amy. But I'm not gonna name drop any of them. And the whole thing was a lot to deal with, personally. And things kept going on with this guy to keep attacking us. More and more people left. More as we gained people, we lost people at the same time. It was all, it was all a lot. And then someone dropped the video, and I'm not gonna name who it was, but a certain person said, her group was toxic, and now people see that today it's the same thing. And I'm here to tell you guys it's not. That's not the truth. One reason why it happened is because a certain guy kept attacking us, and people started fighting. We all had, I wasn't really a part of it because I wasn't really into it, talking, I just wanted it to stop. That's all I really wanted to happen at the time. And then we'd move on to late 2020, and then we met person, we met a Orosu VA at the time, and everything was great at the time. We were all having fun, and such, and then we're all having fun for a couple of months into February. Things were alright, but the guy came back. The curtain guy that was mentioned earlier came back, and he started attacking us again. Like, this guy wouldn't stop attacking us because of certain reasons. But we persevered and we got through. Eventually, after the guy took my friend's account, and we got it back, and then certain stuff happened, and yeah, that happened in 2021, and then the guy, he kept attacking us to a point where he just left again, and then he was gone for a while. I don't know where he went for a few times. He kept attacking us, and I was going through sorrow after sorrow, and I started crying because losing a lot is a lot to deal with, as you can honestly understand. For me, I'm still having issues like that today, where I lose a lot of friends, lose a certain amount of group members or friends, and they, come back, and then it's me blaming myself for situations that I wasn't a part of, and I don't even, I don't know, I just blame myself a lot these days. Moving on, so we were, going through the guy, previously, he, didn't come back, and for a while we had this new VA, he was an Eggman VA, and then we became friends with him somewhat, and until we found out that he was spamming in chat, spamming a lot, and then we kicked him out of the group, and this came a repeated cycle of us forgiving him and then kicking him out, and forgiving him and kicking him out, and then we kept giving him too much chances, and it became a whole problem at the time, and then we didn't let him back into the group eventually, because basically for myself, I had enough of him causing too much stuff happening. I heard a lot of stuff from him, a lot of complaints, so I had to take him out of the group personally, because it was getting to a point where it wasn't worth continuing, allowing him to join the group and stuff, So moving on from that, some certain stuff happened, and then the time the year hit, November, and then my friend Taylor, had a whole situation going on with him and his then at the time girlfriend. I'm not gonna drop names, but yeah, this whole situation happened between 3 people, and I don't know why it happened. I thought at the time earlier, before that, I thought they were going to be together for a long time, and I turned out I was wrong, because some stuff happened differently, and I did not expect it at all. And now, it's a situation where I'm dealing with pain and suffering from it because of it, because I can't find any new people to VA for me, and this whole situation happened because of that. I'm not putting it on that because of that reason. It's not because of that reason, really. I don't know why, after that, no one wanted to join my group. I don't know why, certain reasons, I just don't know. But moving on from that, it all happened because the guy I mentioned before, he came back and he started this whole thing, and it all became a bad time, really bad time for me at the time. I was very sad at the time. I was depressed. I was practically crying every day because of it. But moving on from that, because I don't want to go too deep in depth of that, because really it's not worth going through, stuff like that. It's not worth elaborating over something that affected you negatively. So moving on to now, basically where I am today, I'm left with nothing. Drama kept happening. Nothing. I felt like at the time everything good that happened always had to come with the price of me losing something at the same time, and that's what happened. I gained someone, and then I lose someone as a friend, and then I don't know why. I just don't know why. It's come like a cycle, basically. I don't know what the reason was, but yeah, I'm left with that today. Left with that same trauma that I had from all those experiences. That same trauma from that guy attacking me to everything else. I just can't deal with it. Suffering through it. and it sucked. It really sucked. To be honest, it really sucked. It's not easy to deal with situations like this. Really, it's not. I just want, personally for myself, I just want this to end. I don't want to deal with any of this drama anymore. I don't. Personally, I don't want any more drama to happen to my friends, anyone like that. You know, and at the time, like before, like 20, going back to 2020, I became a pony tuber, also because I didn't know if this was gonna end up in me leaving the community itself at the time. So I created the pony channel, because I liked My Little Pony at the time as well. Because I'm still a brony. I have been a brony since 2017, and um, I just made a channel because I didn't know what I was gonna do next. I thought it was gonna be the end for me. Thought I was never gonna recover because I thought some people were going to keep attacking, just gonna keep drama keep coming my way, and it was horrible to deal with. Really, it was, and you know that was basically a hard time for me for these past 3 years. I had good moments, but I also had a lot of bad moments. A lot of bad moments. And those hurt me today. To this day, I still have moments where I have flashbacks of past experiences with that guy who kept attacking us. Past experiences. And I just don't know what my future may be. I'm still doing the Emerald Power channel to this day, but it's getting harder for me to upload because stuff keeps happening, and it makes me want to upload less and less because drama keeps occurring, and I don't know why it keeps occurring at all. Is it me? Is it something else? I really just don't really know. I just hope one day I can actually have something good happen for me, get back to where it used to be, get that back to where it was in 2019, where it's all happy. I didn't have to deal with any of this drama, you know. Everything happened. I blame. I can think I can blame the pandemic for this. Really, I honestly just think the pandemic caused all of this. Really, but I don't know. I don't know if I should blame it or not. I really don't know. But yeah, that's basically the whole story, the truth, and everything. You know, I had other stuff occur, but I just don't want to talk about it. I forgave a person. Went through another situation, but I don't want to elaborate on that. But that's pretty much it. I explained everything and basically what happened between now and then. My whole story, how I became a Sonic tuber, and then some with the drama that started happening during the start of 2020. And basically that's it. I explained everything. So guys, if you liked the video, if you liked my story, give a like. Depends on if you want to or not. You don't have to. Subscribe if you want. I'm not forcing you to subscribe to my channel or anything. So this is basically gonna come out on my main channel anyways. So yeah. So yeah, I'm I just don't know how to feel because I explained the story now. I gave you guys this video. I really don't know how you gotta feel about me, and now, if you guys hate me still, because I told you guys the truth, basically the truth of everything. I'm not a bad person at all. I am one of the nicest people you can possibly talk to. It's just a lot of occurrences happened where, I wasn't a part of that caused a lot of drama between my group and everything. And yeah, so I should probably end this before I. I'm sorry for keeping this rambling on about this, but yeah, that's basically it, guys. See you later.